Hey, Maximizers! Happy September! And welcome to my live. If this is your first time watching, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Crystal, aka Kristen Maximizer, and I'm a content coach. And I help product based business owners create consistent content that converts into consistent sales so they don't have to hire influencers or run paid ads. I've been creating content on Beyonce's internet since 2018. I started off teaching women how to coupon, how to budget, how to meal plan, how to strategically shop so that they didn't have to pay full price and get all the things they want, like, and need. I've been couponing since I was 18, so I've been couponing since 2008. I've couponed my whole adult life. The millionaire version of me coupons out forever and ever coupon. During my couponing content business journey in 2020, my clients were like, "Hey, Crystal, can you teach us how to start YouTube channels? Can you teach us how to start businesses? Can you teach us how to make money? Because there's a pandemic, we're losing our jobs, and we've saved a crap ton of money, but now we want to make some." So I said, okay. And I accidentally became a business coach in that moment because I started teaching my clients how to start businesses. I started teaching my clients how to start YouTube channels. I started teaching my clients how to make a side hustle. I started teaching my clients how to turn a hobby into a profitable business that they love. And then my business coach was like, "Hey, Crystal, you're my star student. How about you come and teach and coach my people?" And I was like, okay. So for 3 years, I did both. Okay, for 3 years, I did both. Forward facing, I was your coupon girl. I was on the news a crap ton of times. I was selling workshops, masterclasses, boot camps, creating all the couponing content, teaching women how to save money, how to budget, how to meal plan, how to grocery shop, all the things. And then behind the scenes, I was running business coaching programs and I was teaching women how to take the idea from their brain and turn it into a business, and how to start that YouTube channel or start that Facebook group or start that Facebook business page or get on Instagram, teaching women how to go live and how to make sales. And I absolutely love it. I fell in love with business coaching. And then in 2023, I had a 33-year-old crisis. My life quite possibly fell apart in 2023. Like, everything came to a screeching halt. I was struggling internally because I was this couponing girl out front and this business coach in the back. And it became very hard to serve two audiences, where it's like I'm serving my couponing audience, but I want to do business coaching content. And it just became hard. I became burnt out. I was stressed out with life. And I said I had to pick. I can't continue in this way doing both. It's not serving me. I don't want to do both anymore. And I don't want to feel this pain. So I had to make a choice with myself. And I said, okay, if I have to pick one, what am I going to pick? And contrary to what I thought, I was like, I want to be a business coach. Why? Because nothing bad happens when women make more money. Put some money signs in the chat if you want to make more money. Put some money signs in the chat if you want to make more money. Nothing bad happens when women make more money. When you make more money, you have more opportunity, you have more access, you have more ability. You can do more of what you want when you have more money. Nothing bad happens when women make more money. And I said, you know what? I want to be a business coach. But y'all, I freaking struggled with that decision. Why? Am I a sellout? Am I turning my back on my clients? I have what? At that point, I had 15-ish years of couponing experience. I had spent 5 years building an audience of people all about couponing. I had this membership that was making me thousands of dollars every single month. I had hundreds of clients. And I was like, am I a sellout? Like, what are these people going to think of me? Am I going to be able to, like, make money as a business coach? Like, who do I think I am? Like, I've only had my business for 5 years. I've only been making money for 4 years. Like, who do I think I am? Like, I haven't made $1 million. Who do I think I am to be a business coach? And I was like, I looked at my client results. My clients were making money. I was coaching my coach's clients. Her clients were making money directly from the coaching that I gave them. And I said, I can do this. And it took me some time to build my belief, even though I was already doing it, even though my clients were getting results, even though my clients were making money. It took me some time to catch up internally with what I was doing outwardly. Okay. I don't know if some of y'all can relate to that. I struggled with that decision, but ultimately I made the decision. I also decided to start a second YouTube channel because I'm like, you know what? My SEO on my couponing YouTube channel is couponing. Here we are 3 years later. I have not been, well, 2.5 years later, I have not been posting couponing content over there. And the SEO over there is all couponing, all budgeting, all saving money. So I said, you know, I'm going to start a second YouTube channel. So I started my YouTube channel, Build a Business with Chris, because I wanted a dedicated audience of business owners who wanted to start and grow a business. I didn't want to have to keep siphoning from my couponing audience. Not that I don't want to, because I'm live on my couponing YouTube channel right now. So if you're watching on Chris the Maximizer, hey, hey, hey. But I wanted to have a dedicated space where I could create business content and the SEO be in my favor. So I did all that in 2023. My life fell apart. I broke off an engagement. My cat died, and Kinsley went to go live with her daddy. That wasn't a bad thing. That was a good thing. But like, all of these changes happened at the end of 2023, and I was devastated. I was in a state of depression because then I'm like, oh shit, did I make the right decision? I just made this huge pivot in my business. I just made this huge pivot in my life, 2 pivots in my life, because I ain't with that man no more that I thought I was going to marry. And then my baby then went with her daddy. Again, that was a good thing. All good things. That wasn't a bad reason. That was a good thing. But like, as a mama, it's like, I'm used to being the primary parent. Like, I'm used to her being with me all the time. And like, now she better go be her daddy. And this man is gone, and my cat died. I had my cat before the man and before the child, and now my cat did die. I was going through it. So 2024, I spent most of 2024 in a state of depression. So much so that I had to go to Baltimore and stay at my mom's house because I was like, I cannot be alone, right? You're probably, Crystal, why are you telling me all your business? Because it's relevant to the story. Because I'm the business owner where my business intertwines with my life. And I made life and business decisions based on where I was in life at that moment, because that was the best I could do with what I had, right? So in 2024, I was so depressed. I barely signed a handful of clients, but I was being an anything business coach because I was so depressed. I didn't have clarity. That's the reason why I'm telling you this. I was so depressed. I didn't have clarity in my business because everything was just like a cloud. And I was being an anything business coach to everybody. I did not have a niche. I did not have a secret sauce. Contrary to popular belief, the riches are in the niches. When you niche down, when you are specific, when you have an area, you will make more money. You will make more sales. You will attract your ideal client because it's specific. I was being an anything for anybody business coach and it wasn't working. If you sell to everyone, you sell to no one, you're probably not making a lot of money. So, with that being said, I said, I can't do this. I need to be specific. I need to figure out what I have done really well, what I've helped my clients do really well. The answer to that question was content. One thing about me, being the coupon coach, being the money saving coach, I became a content machine. Okay. I was posting 20 to 30-minute long form YouTube videos every day for 2 years. There's one thing about me, I can make some content. If it's one thing about me, I can yap on the internet. I've posted over 2,000 videos on YouTube. I've gone live over 1,000 times. Thank y'all for the gifts and the likes. I appreciate it. I've gone live over 1,000 times. From all of that content, I've made over $400,000 on social media in 6 years. I started making money in January of 2019. And from January 2019 to now, I've made over $400,000 on social media from my content. When I look at my clients, what have I helped them the most with? Content and sales on social media. I said, I got to be a content coach. Like, I have to be the person that's helping business owners create content that converts into sales in their business. Once I did that, I was signing clients every single month, month after month. I was showing up. I was being strong. This is who I'm helping, and this is how I'm helping you. That changed the game for me. That changed the game for me completely. And I got my mojo back around this time, 2024. So August of 2024, I came back to Florida full time. I got my bearings together. I got focused and I started signing clients again, and the life came back to me. We're a whole year later and I've refined my content coaching. I'm getting specific, but I'm still testing things out. I was only doing one-on-one. Now I'm doing my first group program as a content coach, and I'm so excited. I'm so freaking excited. But this was a 10-minute version. I tell my 5 to 10-minute version of my story at the beginning of every live. Why do I do that? And I'm going to give y'all some behind the scenes. I do that because number one, I want you to know who is here and who's talking to you. I want you to know that I'm not somebody who just woke up yesterday and started posting. I also want you to know that I'm somebody who built my platforms week by week, video by video. I haven't had one video go viral and blow me up. Okay. I can count on one hand how many videos have over 100,000 views, and one of them is sponsored. Okay. I had to post on YouTube for 5 years. I'm a YouTube girl. I posted on YouTube for 5 years before I got a video that hit over 100,000 views. Okay. Consistency built Krista Maximizer. If you don't remember anything else from this woman yapping to you on social media right now, consistency beats virality every single time. Showing up consistent on social media beats virality every single time. So tonight's live topic is how to be a content creator for your business, how to be a content creator as a business owner, and how to make sure that you're creating content that builds an audience of ideal clients who want to buy what you're selling, that builds an audience of people who know, like, and trust you, because people need to know you, like you, and trust you before they can buy from you. You cannot be a business owner out here wishing, hoping, and praying that you go viral. You need a consistent content strategy. So tonight I'm going to share with you my tips for being a content creator for your business. Now, I've been yapping and I see a bunch of likes, I see a bunch of gifts, and I see some comments. I want to know who's in the room. I want to know where you're watching from, what city, what state, what country are you watching from, and what's your business? Who do you help? What do you sell? Let me know in the comments. Where are you watching from and what's your business? I'm in Central Florida, and I give my businesses content coaching, and I'm going to help you create consistent content that converts into consistent sales, okay? By posting 30 days at a time. That's my secret sauce that sets me apart from other business coaches and other content coaches. I'm going to teach you how to create business content 30 days at a time that builds an audience and allows you to make consistent sales without sitting on Beyonce's internet saying bye, bye, bye. Muna said mine is coming apart right now. It's okay. Oh, thank you for the gift. It happens. It happens to the best of us. My life fell apart, but things got so much better. Sometimes it's got to fall apart for the best things to happen, okay? So let me know in the comments where y'all watching from and what your business is. Let me make sure I didn't miss. Okay, I see the money signs in the chat. Make sure I didn't miss any. Girl, we're all fam. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So let me know where y'all watching from. Hey, Just Butter. Thank you so much for joining. Let me know where you're watching from and what your business is. That's for everyone. Let me know where you're watching from and what your business is. Let me know where you're watching from. You already know me. I'm from North Carolina. Okay. Be right back. JJ Mack is on YouTube. Hey, I'm in Barbados. I own and operate a mobile salon. Ooh, our hair salon, nail salon. What kind of salon? And thank you so much for joining from Barbados. Super excited to have you here. Yeah, so let us know where you're watching from and what your business is. And we're going to talk about being a content creator for your business. And I answer all questions. I'm super animated. I'm super random. I'm here to give you all the good tea. Give me your energy. So if you have questions, let me know in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer them. Even if they're a little bit off topic, I honestly don't care. When I go live, I'm here to serve you. Sales is service, right? I don't mind giving you stuff away for free because I can't give you everything for free, even if I wanted to. It's physically impossible for me to give you everything that you need over this live. So I'm going to give you everything that I can over this live. And then when you join my programs, you can get everything in the kitchen sink. Hair salon. That's awesome. How long have you been doing that? That is super awesome. Love a mobile salon. Like, you can just pull up on people. Oh my gosh, I freaking love that. Okay, so where are you watching from and what your business is? Let me know in the comments, okay? So we're talking about being a content creator for your business. My first tip for you is probably my first tip on all of my lives because it's so crucial and so essential for you and your growth, okay? You want to know what the first tip is? If you want to be a content creator for your business, if you want to build an audience for your business, you need to be focusing on one main social media platform. Yeah. But Crystal, you're live on 5 platforms right now, and I am. I'm live on all 5 of my platforms, both YouTube channels, my Facebook business page, TikTok, and Instagram. I am live on all the platforms at once, right? I am. But you need to choose one main platform to start off. When I started in 2018, I was one main platform, YouTube. YouTube will forever and always be my main platform. Okay. YouTube will always be my number one and main platform because I love it. I love the algorithm. I love the longevity of YouTube. And it's just staple. I love the SEO on YouTube. So YouTube will always be my number one platform. But when you start your business, when you are starting off, you can't be everywhere all the time. It's not going to work out for you. If you're a one man, one woman show, it's not going to work out for you to be on multiple platforms. Let me tell you why. You are a business owner first and a content creator second. So if you're a business owner first, your number one goal as a business owner is to serve your clients, serve your audience, make sales. Hey, Christine. Sales is service. You need to be serving your audience to get sales. You need to be perfecting your offer, updating your pricing, working on your customer service, getting your emails out. You need to be making sales, making offers, letting your audience know, hey, I have something here that's going to solve a problem that you have. You should not be trying to post on every single platform every single day, 3 to 5 times per day. As a business owner, that is not the best method for you. One main platform, and if you need it, one secondary platform. So when I first started, YouTube was my main platform, and it still is, like I said. When I would create content, I would make a YouTube video. Then I would go, my secondary platforms were Instagram and Facebook. It was a business page. So whatever I posted on Instagram automatically went to Facebook. My Facebook and Instagram post would be, I just posted a video on my YouTube channel. I just posted a video about couponing at Walgreens on my YouTube channel. Go watch at Chris the Maximizer with the link on Facebook, link in my bio on Instagram. That's it. I wasn't creating a different video for YouTube. I wasn't creating a different video for Facebook, and TikTok did not exist in 2018 when I started my YouTube channel. Okay. I wasn't doing that. YouTube today in 2025, YouTube is my main platform, and I focus 100% on creating content for YouTube. But Crystal, you're live on 5 platforms right now. I am. And let me tell you why. Over the years, I built up and create content for each platform. So YouTube was my main platform. Facebook and Instagram were secondary. Okay. In 2020, TikTok was like, hey, we'll pay you a couple $1,000s if you post 5 times a week for 2 months. And did. But you want to know what I did? I went to my YouTube channel, found my most popular YouTube video topics, and just recorded them 15 seconds or less for TikTok. That's how I started getting consistent on TikTok, but I didn't get consistent on TikTok until like 2021-ish. 2021, I had my assistant, I had a VA at the time. I had her start taking some of my YouTube videos and make them like for Instagram. I had her start making some Instagram posts for me. Cool, because I had an assistant who could do that. But I never consciously, even now, I don't sit down and say, what am I going to post on Instagram? What am I going to post on TikTok? What am I going to post on YouTube? No. I decided last year that I wanted to create day in the life content. Actually, the beginning of this year, I wanted to create day in the life content because I wanted to put more stuff on my YouTube channel. I said, you know what? I want to make more content for YouTube. Okay. And I was like, if I want to make more content for YouTube and I make YouTube shorts, I can also just take that short and post it on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So I said, you know what? I'm going to record my content because before I was recording, whenever I would do a short form video, I would record it in TikTok. And this was before shorts were a big thing. I would record it in TikTok and then I would download it from TikTok and put it on Instagram. And then eventually when shorts came, I'd put it on YouTube. I said, no, I'm going to record in my camera, edit in an outline software, and then put that onto YouTube. And then take my YouTube shorts and post them everywhere else. I don't care about posting on TikTok. I don't care about posting on Instagram. I don't care about posting on Facebook. I only care about posting on YouTube. When I sit down to plan content, I plan for YouTube. Now, for my lives, I've been going live since 2019. And for like the first year and a half, I only went live on YouTube. That was it. And then I realized that I could prop up my phone and go live on Instagram as well. So I started going live on Instagram. Then in 2022, I was like, well, I have 2 phones, right? Say hi to Instagram and TikTok, say hi to YouTube and Facebook. I said, well, I have 2 phones, so it's not going to cost me anything extra to just prop up both phones, one for TikTok, one for Instagram, and then use StreamYard. And when I got my second YouTube channel, use StreamYard to go live on both YouTube channels and my Facebook business page. So since 2022, I've been going live everywhere all the time. And then since 2023 on both YouTube channels and Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. I plan this for what? For YouTube. I still get most of my clients from where? From YouTube. Most people usually watch me where? On YouTube. But I'm also helping to build my audience and algorithm on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok by going live here as well. TikTok also allows you to take your lives and use those clips as shorts. So I'll take the live and they'll give me like a short clip of my live and I can post it. Now, today I decided, because I've been scrolling way too much on TikTok, that every time I open TikTok, I'm going to make a video. But I'm honestly just going to yap about whatever product I'm selling and whatever I'm doing in my business and life right now, so that you're going to see that. But that's not planned out content. I'm talking about sitting down and planning my content for the month. I'm not planning for TikTok. I'm not planning for Instagram. I'm only planning for YouTube. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Let me know in the comments if this makes sense. Tap the screen on TikTok and Instagram if this makes sense. Hey, here to soak up your knowledge once again. Hey, Liv, I sent you a text back. So hopefully you got my text back and let me know if that works out for you. I miss your couponing era. Listen, I posted some couponing videos last week. I don't think I'm gonna be couponing this week. But probably next week. My plan is to post over there every other-ish week when I go shopping, but I haven't done any coupon shopping worthy of a video. But when I do, I will. But yeah, so one main platform. You will burn yourself out trying to be everywhere posting all the things. Okay. I hosted a free live masterclass like 2 weeks ago, and there were people in there like, I'm trying to post over here and over there. It's too much. They were saying that it was too much. Trying to post everywhere when it's just you and you don't have a team does not serve you. It's so much better for you to pick one platform and master it. Okay. And use all the features of that platform. So if you choose Instagram, you should be in your stories. You should be going live. You should be posting reels. You can do carousel posts. Use all the features that are included. You should be using hashtags, captions, all the things. There should be a link in your bio. You should be optimizing your profile. You should be using all the features in your main platform. Like for me, I'm doing long form, like a live. I can also do long form, post a video on YouTube. I can do YouTube shorts. I have not been using my community tab on YouTube. I will admit, out of the 4 features it has, I'm only using about 2 to 3 of them at a time. That's bad on my part. I should be maximizing using the features on every platform. So if you have one main platform, maximize it. Use every feature that's possible. Repurpose and reuse your content in every way possible. If you make a reel, share it to your stories on Instagram. If you make a reel on Facebook, share it to your stories on Facebook. If you have a Facebook business page and a Facebook group, share your reels into your Facebook group. Like, you want to be maximizing all features in your platform. Okay. But if you want to be a content creator for your business, you cannot be trying to create content everywhere. You need to focus on one main platform. Okay. All right. My next tip for you is my favorite tip, the best tip, the tip that's going to keep you consistent, the tip that's my secret sauce, the tip that sets me apart from other business coaches and other content coaches. Plan your content for the month. It's a hill that I'm willing to die on. If you want to be a content creator for your business, meaning you want to create consistent content as a business owner, you want to create consistent content to build your audience, you want to create consistent content to make sales. This tag is really bothering me. And I feel like I should cut it and not rip it, but I haven't worn the shirt in a while, but this tag is irritating the F-U-C-K out of me. And of course, there's no scissors in arm's reach of me. Why would they be? Because that would be too much like Ray Crystal to have scissors. And I don't even got Kinsley right now to be like, hey, Kinsley, bring me scissors. Oh, there's some over here, but I might cut it because this is going to annoy the heck out of me, right? Plan your content for the month. Plan your content for the month. These shorts are kind of short. Like, this is like a loungy pajama set. I'm not trying to flash the internet. So, like, the booty cheeks is out in these little shorts. But it's a cute little set. Okay. Plan your content for the month, not for the day, not for the week, for the month. But Crystal, how am I going to do that? Y'all, I think I'm going to cut this shirt. think I'm cutting the shirt. Oh, no, I'm not. Yes, I am. Woo. Y'all think I cut the shirt. Oh my God, I cut the shirt. I knew it. I cut a hole in the shirt, but I'm not going outside the shirt. Oh my God, I cut a hole in the shirt. Oh, it's fine. It's not an outside shirt. Look, I literally cut a hole in the shirt. Anywho, plan your content for the month. But Crystal, I can't. Yes, you can. You absolutely can. Okay. I have tons of videos on my YouTube channel of how to plan your content for the month. I'm going to give you the quick, fast, dirty version. Okay. I've come up with this method. It's a 3-step method called PBS. Okay. Plan, batch, and schedule. Okay. And that is what I'm going to share with you. And this is how you become a content creator for your business. And this is what I'm teaching and sharing and walking you through inside my content bootcamp. I'm hosting an 8-week content bootcamp where we're going to do this. We're going to create 30 days worth of content together and post it. Okay. Planning is step 1. When it comes to planning your content for the month, hey, Mimi, thank you so much for joining. When it comes to planning your content for the month, thank you for that gift. The first thing you need to decide is how often are you going to be posting? Now, this is a topic of contention among business owners, content creators, whatever, right? How often are you posting? Okay. You do not need to be posting 3 to 5 times per day if you are a business owner. You should be posting 3 to 5 times per week as a business owner. Quality content 3 to 5 times per week. If you're doing YouTube, 1 long form video per week, 2 to 3 shorts per week. A combination of both will keep you good. Or 2 long form videos. When I say long form, it needs to be 10 minutes. Okay. Don't be doing these 4 or 5 minute, 10 minutes and 2 to 3 shorts. Okay. If you're doing Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you want to post 3 to 5 times per week short form. Okay. So if you're not posting consistently right now, don't pick 5 times per week. That's too much content. Start with 3. You can always add more and do more later, but when it comes to planning, 3 times. I'm nervous about using Instagram, but that's what my platform is. What makes you nervous about using Instagram? And I want you to get a pen and paper and write it down right now. What makes you nervous about using Instagram? Write that down. I want you to write all the reasons why you're nervous about using Instagram. Okay. 3 to 5 times per week. You choose. If you're not posting consistently right now, 3 times a week. If you're posting 1 to 2 times a week, do 3 times a week. If you're posting 3 times a week already, do 4. If you're posting 2 times a day, pick 5 times a week. Yes, reduce it. If you want to do 7, okay, but do 5. Okay. Less is more because you want to create quality content. We're not just throwing spaghetti at the wall and see if it sticks. We're going to plan quality content for the month. Stay with me. Planning stage. How many times a week are you posting? We're for this purposes, Instagram's our platform. We're posting 3 times a week. If you know you want to post 3 times a week, how many videos do you need for the month? Do the math. 3 times 4 is 12. So we need 12 reels for the month. We're not doing carousel posts and we're not doing stagnant posts. If you are a business owner, face to camera, voiceover to camera. That's another thing that's my secret sauce. I do not believe in this faceless channel BS. Okay. All right. You got it? 3 times a week. Reels. I'm talking about video content right now. I don't care about your carousel posts. I don't care about your stagnant posts. If you're on Instagram, you should not just be posting a picture with words. Absolutely not. No quotes. None of that BS. Absolutely not. If you're going to post something, it needs to be something that's shareable, and you need to make it in a carousel with different colors so that people can share it in different colors and variations. You should not be on Instagram posting a singular picture by itself. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a waste. Okay. Reels. So 3 reels a week is 12 reels for the month. Okay. So business posts are 3 times a week, personal posts sprinkling in. You don't necessarily need to sprinkle in personal posts. If you want to post personally, you can do that on the fly, but you're not planning out your personal post. Does that make sense? We don't not planning out your personal post. And I'm talking about your business page. So strictly on your business page, you don't necessarily need to post personal things, if that makes sense. Reels, we're talking about video content for your business. That's what we're talking about, okay? So if we're posting 3 times a week, we need 12 reels for the month. Why? Why do you feel like you need personal post? Remind me again your business, Christine. Why? And when you say personal post, what are you thinking? Like, I went to the grocery store with my husband. Like, I took my kids to the park. Tell me what you mean by personal post and why you feel you need to sprinkle them in. Okay. 3 times a week, 12 for the month. So now you know you need 12 reels for the month. We're planning our content for the month, remember? So we're going to sit and we're going to say, all right, we need 12 videos. So with that being said, thank you so much for the likes, Mimi. I appreciate it. So now that we know we need 12 reels, we're going to plan 12 video topics. What are you going to talk about in your 12 reels? Okay. No static posts, carousel, and reels for Instagram. Yes. Reels only, and carousel secondary. So like if you're posting 3 times a week, do 3 reels and 1 carousel. Okay, so for your business, Christine, you need a is Facebook, what's your platform? Is Facebook your platform? You have a business, you need a business page. A business page. Start a business page today, especially if you're on Facebook. So what's your platform? Okay. You're going to plan Facebook. Okay, so you need to start a Facebook business page right now. Facebook business page. And because you're posting on personal right now, you're going to post on your Facebook business page, share it to your personal page, and tell them to follow your business page if they want to be on your business. Facebook business page, post on the business page, share to your personal, tell them to follow you on your business page if they want to buy what you are selling, if they are your ideal client. Does that make sense? Yes or no? Oh, Christine, I'm saying this with love. I know I might sound hard, but it's with love, okay? How can someone buy from you if it's private? What are you scared of? Just like I told Olivia to write down what she's nervous about for Instagram, I need you to write down why you're scared to publish. Do you want to make money, yes or no? One thing I can't stand is private business pages. So you had a business page. It needs to be public. Because how can your ideal clients find you if it's on private? And I would imagine you're not making a lot of sales from your personal page because those people are not going to buy what you are selling. Your friends and family are not going to be the people that are buying most from you. It's going to be strangers on the internet, strangers in the street, a friend of a friend, referral of a referral of a referral. Okay? Business pages need to be public. You need to be posting on your business page. If you have a product or a service that's going to solve somebody's problem that they're going to pay for, you need a business page. Your friends and your family are not going to buy from you. The only family member that has bought from me is my mother. And I've had one, funny enough, my high school boyfriend, his mother, she's been a client of mine. And I think I've had 1 or 2 other people that knew me in real life buy from me. But when I say I can count on one hand how many people knew me in real life first and then bought from me, I could probably count on this one hand. Okay? And 2 of the people are already named. This other person I'm thinking of right now knew me in real life and then bought from me. It literally might be those 3 people that I'm thinking of right now. Your friends and family are not going to be the people buying from you. They might barely even share one of your posts. I'm so scared that it's not ready to publish. I need to figure it out and get clarity. Yeah. You need to come on over to the content bootcamp, Christine. Like, you need to come on over. I'm going to get you all the way together. In our one-on-ones, I'm going to get you all the way together. Okay? You got to decide. Is your business a priority? Do you want to make money? If your business is a priority, it's important to you, and you want to make money, we just got to do it. Life is short. The year's almost over. We got 4 months left in this year. Let's do it. Okay. So we're planning our content for the month. We're doing 12 Instagram reels. So we need 12 video topics. This is where I want you to sit down. I have tons of videos on my YouTube channel. So you can go subscribe to Build a Business with Chris. Build a Business with KRYS. I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers. So if you're not subscribed, go subscribe. And you can go to business content. There's playlists. You can find this in there, okay? Topics for your video. Topics for your content. You want to create connection content first, okay? Why? Connection content is going to connect you to your ideal clients. You want to attract the clients that want to buy from you. You sell candles, you want to attract people who buy candles. You sell t-shirts, you want to attract people who want to buy your t-shirts. You sell lip gloss, you want to attract people who buy lip gloss. You buy lotion, you sell lotion, you want to attract ashy AF people with dry skin so they can buy what you are selling. Does this make sense? Connection content, okay? Come up with content ideas. This is just very basics. I don't care where you are in your business. Every day is a good day to tell your story. So connection content is the what's in the why of your story, the what's in the why of your business, the what's in the why of your industry. So again, what's in why of your story, what and why of your business specifically, what and why of your industry. Okay. Every question you can ask why to, you could be creating a piece of content around. Okay. So, why did you start the business? Why are you in this industry? Why did you want to solve this problem? Does this make sense? Yes or no? That's going to connect you. Why you love candles, why you love lip gloss, why you created it, what you struggled with, why this is the problem that you want to solve. Now, when it comes to content around your products, content ideas, if you make lotion, anybody who has a physical product that they make, I want you to spend, we're going to talk about this in batching, but I want you to spend one day making your product and recording yourself. And then you're going to spend another day cutting up those clips and voiceovering. You can literally tell a story about, thank you, Mimi, about why you started your business, but just show us making your candles. You don't have to narrate what you're doing, and all your videos don't have to be facing camera. Like, and, but, therefore. What do you mean? So, like, why did you start your business? Why did you decide to solve that problem? I started my business because I've known since I was a child that I wanted to have a business. I've known since I was like 12 years old that I was going to be a business owner. I just didn't know my business was going to be. After a bunch of hemming and hawing, trying some other businesses, I took a week off of social media and I asked the Lord, if money was no option, what would I do? He said couponing. I was like, yeah, right. No one's going to pay me to do that. A few more days later, I said, if money was no option, what would I do? He said couponing. I said, I tried that in 2015, sold like 5 couponing classes, but it didn't go into anything else. It's not going to work. Last time I asked, he said couponing. So on a whim, I started my YouTube channel in 2018 on a whim, but I knew I wanted a business. I didn't know my business was going to start at couponing. Today's version of Crystal knows I had to start with couponing because I had 10 years of experience. I had to start with couponing because that made me the content machine that I am today. Out of creating all that content for couponing, I accidentally became a business coach who was a content machine. And that's how it rolled out to me to be a content coach. But I started my business because I always knew I wanted a business. I started solving the couponing problem because I was sick and tired of seeing people buy everything at every store. And people were couponing, but they were spending hundreds of dollars every week, because if you spend $15 at 4 or 5 stores, you just spent $75. You saved money, but you spent $75. If you do that every single week, you're spending $300 to $600 a month. We're supposed to be couponing, not overspending. So I started my channel and my business to help women see, like, you don't have to buy everything. Let me teach you the strategy and the process of couponing so that you can buy what you need and not spend $300 a month. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Why did you start your business? I could make 4 videos on why I started my business, why I started off couponing, why I started the YouTube channel, why I started being a content coach, why I decided to be a business coach, why I decided to make my pivot. That's 5 videos right there in my life's journey. Hey, Lisa, thank you so much for joining. Does that make sense? Right? Maybe I need to start smaller. What do you mean? It's basically what you're saying. It's like storytelling, characters, conflict, and the resolution. Kinda, but you're overthinking it. Just literally tell your version of the story that you're okay with the internet hearing. All of the core things, not all the nitty gritties in between, right? But all the core things that got you to start the business. So in your instance, yes, you can absolutely do it that way if that helps you think about it. Stories are what's selling right now. Okay. So you're going to come up with your 12 video topics. Okay. Any FAQs, frequently asked questions about your industry, myths, things that you need to debunk. What does the audience need to know before they buy from you? Your ingredients, why you created it, what makes it good, why your product is better than the next person. One pro tip is that you can go to a competitor's page. Go to somebody with like 1 million followers on TikTok, 1 million followers on YouTube, and I want you to go to one of their videos that has a lot of views. And I want you to mute it, don't watch it. But I want you to go to the comments and I want you to just scroll through to see what questions are people asking about your industry that you can answer in content form. Okay. So some of your videos are going to be sit down talking head videos. Some of your videos are going to be voiceovers. Does this make sense? But you need to come up with 12 video topics, 12 things that you want to talk about. We're going to go over this individually in the content bootcamp. So in my 8-week content bootcamp, week 1, we're coming up with content topics. So at the end of week 1, you're going to have all 12 of your content topics for the month. Or if you're doing 4 videos a week, you're going to have 16. If you're doing 5 videos a week, you're going to have 20. You're going to have all of your content topics for the month. And you need to sit down and do all of them at once. Okay? Next, once you have your video topics, you have to outline your topics with talking points. I don't teach scripts over here. Scripts make you sound robotic. It makes you sound unnatural. It doesn't flow, right? So you're going to do talking points. So I'm going to teach you how to come up with your 3 to 5 talking points per video. So in this video that I'm doing for y'all, this live, I have 6 talking points. So I gave myself 6 talking points and then I'm just ranting in between. Ranting because I know my shit and this is something that I'm passionate about. This is something that I know through and through, and I've been creating content for 7 years. Does that make sense? You don't want to have a script. You want to have talking points. A script is going to make you sound too robotic. And I want to be looking at the camera. Oh, shoot. I'll be looking at the camera being all robotic. Nobody's got time for that. Okay. So talking points. So next thing you want to do is you want to go to every single topic and you need 3 to 5 core talking points about your topic. 3 to 5 things that you're going to talk about in your video. Okay. Does that make sense? All of that needs to be planned. The next thing you need to plan before we go to the next step, what day are you recording? So if you are doing Instagram or TikTok or even YouTube Shorts, if you post 3 times a week, a 2-minute video, that's 24 minutes of content. If you do 4 times a week, that's 32 minutes of content. And if you do 5 times a week, that's 40 minutes of content. I want you to put 90 minutes on your calendar. Open up your calendar. When can you put 90 minutes of uninterrupted time on your calendar for you to record your videos? And I want you to do all the videos at once. The only caveat is if you make your product, you make your lotion, you make your lip gloss, you make your t-shirts, I want you to take 1 day and I want you to make your product and record yourself. The second day of 90 minutes is when you're going to cut your clips into 1 to 2 minute clips and you're going to voice over your videos. Okay. So if you make your products, you're going to do 2 sessions. If you're going to do mostly talking head videos or show and tell kind of videos, then you only need 1 90-minute session. Does this make sense? Yes or no? You got up to 2 days a month to record all of your content. One thing my business coach taught me that is so true, it takes as long as you allow it. If you say, oh, I'll record some every week, you'll barely record some every week. But if you say, you know what, I'm going to sit and I'm going to record all 12 of my videos on this day, or I'm going to do all of my recording of me making my products on this day, and I'm going to do all of my voiceovers on this day. You will, in 3 hours, you will have your content done for the month. Does this make sense? Tap the screen on TikTok and Instagram if this makes sense. You got to be intentional about this thing. If you want to be consistent, if you want to be a content creator for your business, you have to plan your content for the month. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And this whole process, I'm going to teach you in the bootcamp. But how do I do a voiceover? In your editing software, you put the video in, you press voice, and you do a voiceover. I will be teaching that in the content bootcamp. In this 8-week content bootcamp, I'm teaching you everything from coming up with your video topics to outlines, recording, editing, voiceovering, everything that you need to do for a video. I'm teaching you so that you can create your content for 30 days at a time. No more barriers of, I don't know how to do this, I don't understand this. And I'm going over the big 4 platforms. So I'm going to be talking about Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And I'm going to teach you how to create content on those platforms. This is going to be in depth. It's going to be personalized. And you're going to post your content for 30 days together. Okay? So once you have your videos outlined and you have your days planned that you're going to record, next thing we're going to do is batch. Next thing we're going to do is batch your content. Okay? Batching just means to do all like tasks together, which we've already done. We've outlined our videos together. We chose our topics together. And now you're going to sit and you're going to record all your videos. You had 3 hours to record all your videos for the month. 3 hours. And after you record, guess what? All your content is done for the month. Then I want you to batch edit. Now, I hate editing. And I'd be damned if I'm sitting down and editing 12 videos at a time. I'm not doing that. But what I will do is every week edit 3 to 4 videos. Right? And remember, we're doing this a month in advance. So it's September. You should be planning your October content. When you join me in the content bootcamp, we start on September 15th. We are going to be planning for our October content. We're going to start posting like the second week of October. So we're going to have 3 to 4 weeks of planning and preparing. And then we're going to start posting the first week of October. And this method that I teach you, you'll know week 1, you do this, week 2, you do this, week 3, you do this, week 4, you do this. And then the cycle repeats. And once you're on your second month, you're going to be doing week 1 of planning and week 1 of posting. And then you do week 2 of planning and week 2 of posting. Does this make sense? That's what I'm teaching you in the content bootcamp. Everything I'm telling you right now, we're going to do this together. So every little question you have, you can ask me. We're going to meet for 75 minutes as a group every week for 8 weeks. You also get a group Voxer message, so you can text me and voice message me in the group if you have a question. We meet on Tuesdays. You got a question on Thursday, you drop it in Voxer. And then you also get 3 one-on-ones with me. So it's almost like every other week. So like every 2-ish to 3 weeks, you're going to have a one-on-one with me. So just me and just you. So if you're like, Crystal, I heard what you said, I listened, but I need even more help with this, during our one-on-ones on Zoom, you can get more help with it. Like I'm literally holding your hand and helping you become a content machine because I know how hard it is to want something and not know how to do it. So once you record your content, you're going to edit 3 videos every week, and then you're going to schedule them. This is how you become a content creator for your business. You have to schedule your content. You shouldn't have to log into Instagram every single day to post a video. You shouldn't have to log into TikTok every single day and post a video. You shouldn't have to log into YouTube every single day and post a video. We're going to schedule. You can schedule on every platform for free. You don't have to use Later or Planoly. You don't have to pay to schedule your content. Every platform offers you the opportunity to schedule your content for free, even TikTok. Do you have to download a second app? Yes, but it works. Does this make sense? Yes or no? You're scheduling your content. So when we plan our content topics, I'm going to show you how I plan my content electronically in my project management system called Airtable. But you can do it electronically anywhere, in a Google Doc, on your Google Calendar. You can do it in Airtable, Trello, Asana, Monday.com, anything besides pen and paper. We can start on pen and paper, and I suggest that, but we have to put it in an electronic source, okay? We're going to pick if you're posting Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Wednesday. Whatever your cadence is going to be, you're going to know, like, this video is for September 1st. this video is for October 15th. You're going to know that specifically. So you can go into Facebook and be like, okay, this video is for September 15th, schedule. This video is for September 18th, schedule. Captions, hashtags, links, calls to action. I forgot to talk about calls to action. Those are going to be included too. I'm literally giving you everything in the kitchen sink in the Content Bootcamp. So if you don't want to do this alone, go get your seat in the Content Bootcamp. It's less than $1,000 for 8 weeks of group coaching, 3 one-on-ones, group Voxer messages, and everything that you need to post. The best part about all of this is that we're doing it together. And then once the 8 weeks are over, you're going to have the strategy so you can just do it yourself. So you can go sign up right now at KristenMaximizer.com/bootcamp. Anyone who signs up tonight, before it turns into September 3rd, you will get an extra one-on-one call with me. So that means you'll get a one-on-one every other week. So every 2 weeks, you get a one-on-one call with me. So if you sign up tonight, you get an extra 30-minute one-on-one call. Okay? So schedule your content. Put it on your calendar. And if you're watching on TikTok or Instagram, it's in my profile, the link. If you're watching on YouTube, it's in the description box. Facebook, it's in the description box. You can click on KristenMaximizer.com/bootcamp. Payment plans are available with Klarna, Afterpay, and Affirm. If you need a personalized payment plan because you can't get approved with them, just send me an email. And I have personalized payment plans available as well. 3 and 4 payment plan options. And I think 5 payment plan options. But anyway, just send me a DM, send me an email. My sister's calling me, and I will get you on a payment plan because this program is going to help you get consistent. This program is going to help you make more sales. Okay. Okay. So, let me message my sister that I am on live. My next tip for you to become a content machine, not a content machine, to become a content creator for your business, engage with your audience. Sales is service. You want people to give you their money to solve their problem. You need to engage with people. Okay. That's why I will sit on live for hours. That's why I respond to every single comment. I respond to every single question. You have to engage with your audience. I need you to think about your audience on social media as people walking into your storefront. If someone walked into your store, you would greet them, you would ask them questions, you would offer to help them. So if someone takes the time, energy, and effort to send you a DM or comment on your story, respond. And with more than just a thank you. Okay. You're welcome, Christine. With more than just a thank you. Like, give some thought. When someone says this was so helpful, I always respond with, OMG, insert name. I'm super happy to hear that this was helpful for you. What part was most helpful? What are you implementing first? What was the easiest for you to do? Do you have any additional questions about this? Let me know how it goes for you. Engage with the people. Like, don't be dry. You are not Amazon. You're not Kim Kardashian. You ain't Kylie. Like, respond to your DMs. In the beginning, you want to do more because why? You're building your audience. People need to know you, like you, and trust you before they can buy from you. They can't do that if they can't see you, if they can't hear you, if they don't engage with you. Okay? Like, still to this day, I'm behind, but I respond. I respond to every single, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, I respond to everything. TikTok, sometimes I can't get to everything because the comments be crazy over there. But on those platforms, I be responding. I do. Okay. In my lives, I respond to every single comment, every single question. Why? Because in order for your audience to buy from you, they need to know you, like you, and trust you. If you've been watching this long, you probably decided, I like her. You're going to watch a few more lives and be like, let me implement what she said from a free live. And it may work for you, or you tweak it to make it work for you. Then you're like, you know what? Let me go ahead and sign up for her content bootcamp because I need this. I need her to hold my hand. I want to be able to ask questions. I want to be able to get specific support on my business. That's it. And that is my last tip. Get help. Stop doing it alone. If I'm not the coach for you, fine. Go find someone to help you. And I don't mean buy a course and I don't mean buy an ebook. I mean get a coach, a person, a mentor, someone to help you intentionally, someone you can ask questions to. A course and an ebook can only help you with so much. You need feedback. You need human interaction. You need somebody to look at your content and say, "Ooh, baby, you're doing good over here, but we need to tweak over here." Okay. So, Content Bootcamp starts September 15th. If you want to do all of what I taught you today, plus a million other things more, and you want me to walk you through the process, you want me to hold your hand and be with you while you post for 30 days at a time, you should go grab your seat. I'm not doing another Content Bootcamp this year. And when I do it, it will most definitely be more than $1,000 the next time I run it. Okay. So this is the new program price. And like I said, if you sign up today, I will give you an extra one-on-one coaching call. Okay. So I want to open the floor for questions. Does anybody have any questions about becoming a content creator for your business? If you don't have any questions, can you let me know in the comments? Was this helpful? Yes or no? I'm feeling so good today. I'm well rested. And I got my house organized because those of you that know, I moved like 5 weeks ago and there was still totes in a mess. I severely organized today. I still need to do my bathroom and I was supposed to do it tonight, but it's 10:30 and the bathroom's probably not going to get done tonight, but I can definitely work on it tomorrow. But was this helpful? Tap the screen on TikTok and Instagram if it was helpful. And if you have questions, let me know. I kind of went over a lot of the frequently asked questions just with my natural yapping. But are there any other questions? The link to the Content Bootcamp is just KristenMaximizer.com/bootcamp. It's linked in my profile. If you're on my email list, I've sent emails. There'll be another email going out in about an hour. In the reminder email for the live today, there was a link for the bootcamp in the bottom. All things, okay? If you have any questions after this live, you can send me a DM or respond to one of my emails. Super simple. Yeah. Any other questions? Happy to hear that it was helpful. And hopefully we can work together soon. Any other questions? I'm super proud of myself. Super proud of myself. Today I got it in. My goal to work, I just passed my working number goal. Go me. And I was very productive today. Cleaning up my house was like so good because I had this brand new house and I just felt like it was a mess and I didn't like the mess. But anywho, all right, I don't see any questions. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Y'all have a good night. I'll be live again tomorrow around the same time between 9 and 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.